Well, folks, it's been a long week. Time to grab you a brew, sit on back, and enjoy some NewBQ.
Welcome to NewBQ.
Welcome back, everyone. It's another week, another smoke we're gonna do. We're gonna smoke it on the Weber. I got the charcoal going. I did this with lump charcoal. It's the snake method like I did last time, but I did it with lumps, so not sure how it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out. We are doing something I've kind of done before. I've done a chuck roast before, but this week we're gonna smoke it, and then we're gonna make it into poor man's burnt ends. If you don't know what poor man's burnt ends is, go Google it. That's what I had to do. I didn't know what it was, seen it somewhere, thought, I'll try it. So anyway, I'm gonna get this chuck roast injected, I'm gonna get it seasoned, and then we're gonna get it slapped on this Weber and hopefully get it cooked up for you guys. Alright, so got my chuck roast here. It's a bone-in chuck roast, which doing this might make it a little more harder. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm going to inject it using the same injection that I've used last week, except I added some beef consomme to it, kind of like a beef broth. Beef broth. English is rough. Beef broth, and it's just a little fancier, really. It's pretty good. I've used it before, but I use that instead of the water in the injection powder. So we're gonna inject this sucker up, and we're gonna get it seasoned, and we're gonna get it slapped on this bad mamma jamma right here. Alright, we're officially seasoned up, the smoker's going, and we're going to slap this piece of bad mamma jamma on this Weber grill. Now, I also want to tell you, I'm using this B.B.Q charcoal. B.B.Q is a lump charcoal. It's made in Texas. It's oak. It's premium hardwood oak. That stuff is the best. You can find it at like an Academy. Around here where I live, you can't find it, which kind of sucks, but I have to drive about an hour and a half to get it, but that stuff is worth it. That is the best stuff. So with that being said, like I said earlier, I'm doing the snake method, and I'm not sure how it's going to work with lump charcoal doing the snake method, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a shot. I got it all stacked up, so hopefully everything just keeps transferring along. All that heat just keeps going from one piece to the other. But we're going to find out. Hopefully it's not my downfall, because this oak charcoal is the bomb, and we're going to keep using it. So we're going to get this bad mamma jamma put on right now. See that? See how cold it is out here today? You can see my breath. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Meat's on. 35 degrees is what it says on my thermometer. My temp probe, if you will, my meat stick. We're going to go to, I think we're gonna go to about 150, and then we're gonna pull it off. We're gonna slice it all up into little cubes. I'm gonna put it in another little pan, and we're gonna cover it with some sauce and some brown sugar, and then we're gonna wrap it back up. We're gonna put it back on the grill, and then we're gonna finish it off. We're gonna basically boil all of the barbecue sauce that I put onto it back down. We're gonna make like a nice glaze over these little meat cubes, and then there you have it. That's going to be our poor man's burnt ends, as you will. So anyway, we're going to come back in a little bit and we're going to rotate it. I'm going to let it go for about an hour. Come back out. We're going to rotate it, make a nice even cook on that piece of meat, and then that's it. It should take, I don't know, it should take probably 2-3 hours, I would expect, and then I'll have to pull it off and then, you know, do up the barbecue sauce and all that stuff. So anyway, let's go inside and warm up. All right, let's check it. It's like 109. 109. We're gonna take it. Get me a glove here. Find me a glove. Hold on. I gotta get my glove on. Okay. We're gonna rotate this sucker. Check her out. Ooh, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's give it a nice rotate that way. All right. Put the lid back on it. Boom. That's all she wrote for now. We'll come back another hour. Alright, so we're at 143 degrees. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. It's kind of stalled out just a little bit. I wanted to get it up to that 155 mark, then pull it off, and then finish the rest of it up to 165. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off now. I'm going to put it on the cutting board, and we're going to cut it up into little cubes. I got some aluminum foil, an aluminum pan. We're going to put everything into like a, basically like I'm going to wrap up just all the little chunks. We're going to put in some butter, some, I got this Lily Q's Carolina barbecue sauce. It's really good stuff, so I'm going to put that in with it, and some brown sugar. I'm going to put it all in there. We're going to mix it all up real nice and good, and then that'll kind of create like a real thick sauce to it. But I gotta put it back on and let it kind of thicken up after we do that, so, and get all that brown sugar melted in the butter and all that melted. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna pull it off, we're gonna cut it up, we're gonna get it in the pan, mix everything up, and then we're gonna put it back on, and then hopefully I think an hour or hour and a half yet, it'll be done, and then we'll pull it off and we'll eat it. So that's what we're gonna do now. Alright, so that's it. We put it back on. We're gonna let it sit for a little while, probably an hour, hour and a half. I don't have my watch on. But I'm gonna go clean up. We're gonna let that sit, and all that's just gonna sit in there, and it's just gonna get hot, and it's gonna get nice and thick. It's gonna get with that juices of that sauce and the meat and the butter and the brown sugar and all that, and it's just gonna get real nice. So that's what we're gonna do now. And let it sit for a little while longer, and then we'll break the sucker out and eat it. Alright, so we're gonna pull this off. Hoping it's done. I bumped the temperature up on it for a little bit, really get it boiling. Seems like it's done. Hopefully it's done. All right, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it inside. I'm gonna plate it up, bring it out here and take some pictures, show you guys, and then that'll be the end of it. All right, guys. Real quick, up until this point in the video has all been recorded 2 days ago. I'm editing the video right now, and I just realized, unfortunately, my last video clip that I did somehow got ruined. I don't know what happened. It got all distorted and froze up, and I really don't know what happened. But anyway, I'll throw up a picture at the end of this video, at the end of this clip, and that way you guys can get to see kind of what the food looked like. The burnt ends were great, a lot of flavor. They turned out great. Problem I had, the sauce wasn't very thick. I wish the sauce would have been thicker. Next time I'll use a different sauce. Maybe that was the problem. I don't really know. But anyway, that's all I got for you this week. We'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. NewBQ 2020 on Facebook and Instagram. But that's it. I'll throw up the quick picture, and we'll see you guys next time on another episode of NewBQ Backyard Barbecue and Grilling. Bye, guys.